When you are switched on and turned on, you become a magnet. So that is little notes here. At the bottom of this page of paper that I have right here in front of me, I wrote exactly that sentence. On this page is a whole bunch of little points that I wanted to make sure I hit during my podcast interview with James Preece, which I just finished. James Preece is known as the UK's top celebrity. I'm looking at his website right now. He's the UK's top celebrity dating expert and dating coach, and he calls himself the dating guru. James asked me if I would like to be on his podcast. I didn't reach out to him. I didn't try and sell myself to him. I wasn't frantically trying to figure out how to get on a bunch of people with big followings podcasts, right? Because this is what we're being taught as entrepreneurs, right? So if you are in business, if you're in any kind of like marketing mastermind, I'm in a couple, what we're being taught, and I don't disagree, by the way, but one of the things I'm being taught is organic reach in social media. And a really fab way to create organic reach is to get interviewed on other people's podcasts, to kind of put yourself in the eye line of people who have massive Instagram followings and a massive social media presence, and somehow get them to interact with you. Great, wonderful. As long as it's really aligned and as long as it's really authentic, as long as there's a real connection between you and that person. I'm such a big believer that everything is energy, and your clients, your people, your community, they feel you. They feel your energy. So you could get the podcast, you could get the this and that, but if there's a pushiness to it, if there's any kind of frantic energy around it, any sort of desperation, I don't know, do you know what I mean? It's felt. Now, the reason I'm sharing this line with you, which I wrote down, and I didn't actually use this point during my interview, when you are switched on and turned on inside, you become a magnet. The reason I started this little video with that line is because this is how everything happens. What you desire, you will be a vibrational match for it if your focus is on you being fully aligned with the truth of who you are, you showing up authentically, you doing the work to clear out any belief systems that are telling you can't have what you want, or saying that you're not good enough, or whatever the horrible, nasty inner critic is that's saying you're not meant for it. Clear those out. The behavioral habits. Do the emotional expression work. Don't allow your energy to be vibrating a reflection of the fact that you have decades of emotional pain that you've been pushing down. Honor yourself, love yourself enough to acknowledge the past pain, to acknowledge the heartache, to feel it, to release it so that you are vibrating a pure energy. It's not about being perfect. This is not about being perfect, but it's about being true to yourself, loving yourself enough to feel aligned. If you're calling in a guy, stop the frantic external search, wondering where he is, and spend time on becoming the magnet for him to find you. To really, as I said, spending time getting switched on and turned on inside. Turn on yourself. Switch on yourself. Love being in this body. Love you. Love your own energy. Feel comfortable in your own skin. If your discomfort is like mental antics that are exhausting you, love yourself enough to settle that, to acknowledge it, express it, clear it out. Choose beliefs that are going to serve you rather than harm you. If your discomfort is pushed down repressed emotions, love yourself enough to acknowledge them, to express them, to release them, so that you're able to respond to life and not react to life. And if you're a single woman, you do not want to be going into a relationship and just regurgitating all your past pain and shit on your new partner. He deserves better than that. And you desire a relationship that's so authentic, that's so, what's the words? What do you want? It's epic. You want an epic relationship. So don't behave with him in a way that's in reaction to all of your past hurt and heartache. Be in response to him in the moment, because you know you've done your work in advance of meeting him. If you want to call it, like I want to be on amazing people's podcasts. James is an amazing guy. James Preece, super cool guy. Really liked him. Loved our podcast. Can't wait for it to be released. Can't wait to share it with you. Can't wait to hear it back myself. Super cool guy. It was wonderful to be invited onto his podcast. There's lots of people's podcasts that I would love to get on. I love having these conversations. I love these juicy conversations with people who like, we're vibing, we're on the same page, we're really passionate about helping people in our own different ways. Of course, I wanted that, but I wasn't out there clawing at it, trying to get it. James, he came to me. He approached me because my focus was on serving my community, on doing the work that I love to do, serving my single women, and not just my single women. I'm using that reference right now because the podcast I just did it's about dating and calling in your soulmate. My focus is on serving my self-love community, my evolution membership community. Yeah. My focus is on me being aligned and connected, on noticing when I'm telling myself something mean and changing that up, on allowing myself my feelings and expressing those, doing my work, spending time in contemplation, in stillness and peace with myself, connected to my soul and my truth. My energy is then available and open to receiving in what I desire. I don't need to frantically go after it. God knows, life knows, the universe knows that I love getting invited onto cool people's podcasts. It knows. I love doing that because it expands my reach. It helps me speak to my people so I can do the work that I know I'm meant to do in the world. But as I'm here for me, I'm refining me every day. I'm loving myself more every day. As I do that, I'm getting all juiced up and switched on and turned on inside so that I become the magnet for the cool stuff to come to me. I really want to share that message with you today. It doesn't matter what you're desiring to call in. And it's not just about calling in your guy. Whatever it is that you want to call in, please be there for you first. Love yourself first. It's all about the inner dynamic. It's the inner work. Please, if you know that you're in any level of frantic desperation, external searching, focusing outside of yourself, it's blocking you from receiving what you desire. So please love yourself enough to stop that and come within. Be there for you and become the vibrational match for whatever it is that you're desiring to call in. Deal? So I'm going to go back to celebrating the wonderful interview I just did with James Preece. It was super cool. I cannot wait to share it with you. I can't believe it, right? The UK's top celebrity dating expert. Yeah, he's mega. And I just got to be interviewed by him. So fun. And what a cool dude. Can't wait to share it. Okay, loving you lots. Mwah. Have a beautiful day. Bye.